All right. Welcome back to the podcast, Friendly Disagreements, where we say whatever we want besides get us in trouble with our mom. And we got to be extra sneaky about that because my mom's outside the door.
What you doing? Oh my god.
Anyways, welcome back. How are your New Year resolutions going? How did you go like the last episode? I'm going to go check to see how many likes it currently has at the time of recording this episode. Because we need 105 likes. 105. Angel shook on it.
It's not gonna. I mean, I hope it happens, but it's not. So I shook on it confidently.
It is currently to 8. That's our second most liked video now, I believe.
I ain't never gonna get that. I'm cooling right now.
Don't worry, he'll get there eventually. He'll get there.
You know, let's do another shake. I'll do 75. I'll bring from 105 to 75. 75 likes.
All right. 75 likes.
We got 8 right now. Come on now. Honestly, I'll be like really surprised if like we get 50.
Yeah.
I just hope this doesn't like blow up somehow. Just because like the people want to like spite me. We'll see.
Go blow it up. Go share it with everyone.
But like, don't blow it up too much. You know what I mean? Like if you care about me, like we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, go do that. And let's just get started. The Super Bowl just happened last Sunday.
Trash.
It wasn't
Super Bowl.
It wasn't like super at all.
It was a bowl. That's what it was. It was a simple bowl.
like you could get a bowl from Chipotle, and then you can get a bowl from Qdoba. Wait, do they make bowls?
Qdoba bowls? Yeah.
Okay.
They make burrito bowls, yeah.
The Super Bowl was Chipotle. What it should have been was Qdoba.
Honestly, I'd say the Super Bowl was just the bowl itself. Just like bland, not really anything crazy to it. To be honest with you, I think the college football championship was more interesting than the Super Bowl.
I don't watch college football. I didn't even watch football at all this, like NFL at all this season. I saw maybe like bits and pieces. I wasn't even going to be able to watch a Super Bowl, but then it was a super slow day at work because of the Super Bowl. So they're like, yeah, you can go home early. I was like, late. And then I saw like the last quarter and a half. Half of the third quarter and then the fourth quarter. And I was like, I walked in and it was like 3-3. I was like, what the? What's going on? Am I watching hockey? That's with the score like that?
Oh my God,
yeah.
So true.
Yeah. And I was hoping the commercials were going to make up for it.
The halftime show was better than the actual game.
I didn't see the halftime show, but I heard it was nice because Travis Scott started off with the SpongeBob
thing.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
A lot of people were disappointed though because it like segued into Travis Scott's
Yeah,
thing,
instead of like
have its own performance.
Yeah. But I mean, at least they did something. People were gonna be mad if they didn't do anything. But yeah, the only picture I keep seeing from the halftime show is when I don't know his name, but the singer of Maroon 5,
Adam Levine.
Yeah, he like takes off his shirt and he's on stage. That's the only picture I keep seeing. I'm just like
can these girls like chill? My gosh.
And they say men are wild.
They say men are trash. I know a couple people.
Let's not get to that. That's a topic for another podcast. This whole men are trash thing. Ugh. Anyways. But yeah.
You know who you are.
But the Super Bowl was not anything special. But the commercials. I mean, they were alright. But the one commercial that I thought was weirdly interesting was the Michelob Ultra one where they're doing ASMR.
They are?
She's yeah.
I never seen that one.
Yeah, she's like in a table, like she's like floating in the wilderness, and she has two mics. Like if she was sitting in the middle, she had one mic here and one mic there, and she like cracked the bottle open, like, and then poured it out, and then like sipped. Oh no, she didn't sip, but she was like whispering into the mic, and the whole commercial was ASMR, and I was like, what?
That's honestly pretty good marketing.
Yeah.
Every time you listen to some like ASMR, ooh, wait, do that again? You set that bitch on fire, man. But ASMR, that sounds pretty good though. Like for like Super Bowl commercial, like, because when people like, it's like the same concept when people speak quietly to you. You kind of have to like listen in more, like focus. So
yeah. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that. But I mean, some people probably didn't even know what the hell was going on. They probably like have no idea what ASMR is, and they're like, why is she whispering?
It's weird.
Yeah. What kind of commercial is this, Michelob Ultra? But yeah, that was that's the one commercial that like reminded me. Or, I mean, not reminded me.
Caught your attention?
Yes. Another one was a Burger King one. With apparently it was Andy Warhol, but when I saw the commercial, I was like,
ooh,
what the heck?
What?
It's literally him eating a hamburger, and he's like, it needs more ketchup or something like that, and it's literally like that's all, like nothing interesting. It's just,
oh, I see. I think he had like an old video or something of him.
yeah, it's like
that.
yeah.
I don't think it's actually Andy Warhol though. Didn't he die?
Yeah.
Or was it an old video?
No, it's I'm pretty sure it's the actual old video.
Oh.
Because he was doing
slow as hell too.
Yeah, because he was like setting up a shoot, and like, I don't know, he was just eating a burger on the shoot, or like the burger was at the shoot. I don't remember, but I was just really confused. I was like, what?
I'd be confused too.
Yeah.
There's something mesmerizing about it, though, you know. Not to be weird or anything, but like, I don't know.
He was just there, like unwrapping it. I didn't even know it was like for Burger King until the end where their name popped up.
Yeah, low key, like
it could have been for anything.
Any burger place.
Yeah. Yeah, but
expensive.
Super Bowl, I give it a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10, yeah, definitely.
Super Bowl commercials, 6 out of 10.
They never disappoint. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Super Bowl commercials, they're always interesting. The what else? The halftime show, it's pretty interesting
For the most part, yeah. I know a couple people say like the halftime show hasn't been good for a while. But I'm just like, but then most of those people are like older people, and they're like,
back in my day,
they aren't moving along with the times, especially in music. Like, what is this trash on the radio?
I was actually explaining to my coworker. She's like an old lady. She was a receptionist.
Uh-huh.
She's like, who is that on the television right there? I'm like, who? She's like, on the TV right there, and for the halftime show.
Yeah.
She was like, oh yeah, that's Travis Scott. He's a rapper. He was like, I don't like how he looks. I'm like, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. with the braids and everything,
Yeah.
the tattoos. I think he probably had hella jewels. I forgot how he looked like in the Super Bowl performance.
But it's Travis Scott, so.
I don't like how he looks. I'm like, you and a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Your age, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. They just aren't moving along with the times.
That's true.
Like, so I've been organizing my digital life, as in all the files on my computer and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I went over to my old laptop and was seeing what's on there, like pictures. And I found these old pictures, and I'm looking at them, and I'm just like, wow, the fashion has changed so much. And these pictures were probably like less than 10 years ago, or maybe like max 10 years ago. And in those 10 years, like, things have changed.
Very true. Very
like,
true.
wow.
Even like the early 2000s with everything being baggy.
Yeah.
To like tightness being the new thing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I don't
what?
think about that too much.
Yeah, I'm just like, what? This was fashion back then? Who allowed me to wear this?
And what crazy things did you see?
It was like, it just looks so like, for some reason, like from the 90s, even though it was 2008.
2008.
But yeah, 2008. Or let's see, when did my sister graduate? She graduated 2009, and these pictures were right after that. So this was 2010, 2009. These pictures that I found. So yeah, 9 years ago.
So
we were in
middle school.
Yeah, middle school. No wonder I never got any girls in middle school.
Oh, come on now. Come on. Everyone was dressing the same though around that time.
Yeah. But I think back, and I know like a couple girls had crushes on me, but then I look back at like how I looked, and I'm just like
why?
Yeah, why?
I feel you. That's how I feel now. Like what do you see in me right? Like what's up? Like
Oh, I don't. Sometimes I don't get it, but then people are probably hating like right now. They're like, at least someone likes you.
I hope so. At least I hope so.
One can only hope.
Very true.
See, the way it usually happens with me, it's usually a girl that I don't have mutual feelings for.
Okay.
So, listen, 2018 was the year I broke a lot of hearts, and
you gonna say this right now?
But because of that, I'm pretty sure I'm getting my karma.
What? Why is that? I need clarification.
Because when there is a girl that I actually have feelings for, and then for some reason or another, it just doesn't work out. It's like, well, I wouldn't go as far as to say this, but it's kind of like this. The thing with like the perfect person at the wrong time.
Oh yeah.
Like that type of thing. I wouldn't go as far as to say that. Maybe it's not the. I really need to watch what I say because some of these people might watch these.
Low key. You can edit all this. Come on now. Just say how you feel and then worry about editing.
No
later.
filter. Just all raw and uncut.
Jeez. Yo.
People need to know.
I'm
being real.
DMs right now. Soon when this drops, I could tell.
I'm being real with everyone. No hard feelings though.
I think there was some hard feelings. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a couple of hard feelings there. No, I feel what you're saying though, with like the karma situation. Like when you do actually like a girl and things don't work out.
Yeah.
That's why I should just or you should. You should just, give love, indiscriminately. And whatever your preference is. But so like at the end of the day, when it really does come to, the right one, you're like, all right, I have all this good karma saved up. Let me just deposit it to my life. And bada bing, bada boom, you're married with 7 kids. I'm not speaking from experience, by the way.
No. I keep my love to myself.
Holding your heart or keeping your heart safe like never before. Did you hear?
Huh?
Did you hear that? What's it called? Kendrick Lamar sent out a random like tweet. I think I forgot who dropped their album. I think it was some about J. Cole or someone. And basically not Kevin Hart, Kendrick Lamar, he tweeted, keeping my heart safe or something like that, like never before. And then he deleted it a little bit after. And we were thinking like, is the Heart Part 5 coming out?
What?
Yeah. So
Crazy.
that tweet kind of stuck to me. I was like,
Yeah.
what happened? Like with this guy. He broke up with this girl?
But it's like 21 Savage on his new album, Padlock.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
It's like he's like keeping my heart on padlock, something like that.
Sing my heart locked like a padlock. Ooh, 21 Savage.
Yo, speaking of 21, this man is British.
Okay, in his defense, this guy came from the UK when he was really young.
I mean, true.
So I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but people love to blow things up, you know? Especially if it's for comedy.
Yeah. Did you see the thing where Demi Lovato?
Yo! Oh my god! The Twitter world just shut her up, bro. Like, I felt really bad for her. Cause I heard like she's like, I think she said something about like these 21 Savage memes are just has me dying.
Yeah.
And like 2 seconds later, because I didn't know the whole situation, 2 seconds later, I just see like her account got deactivated or like
something like that.
Something like that.
She had to like apologize. She's like, for the record, I'm not laughing at someone getting deported. I'm laughing at memes like this. And it was like another meme of 21 Savage. The one I keep seeing is where he's like, this is what 21 Savage meant when he has shooters dressed in red. The revolutionary people. The British revolutionary troops.
Oh my god. I think I saw one who's like, I keep a knife on me. Like, you know, his little knife in the middle of his head. What's it called? It's like, this is what 21 Savage really meant. And it was like an old school, like medieval knife. And I was so angry when I saw that. People are so stupid with these memes, but I love it.
It's the memes are funny.
Yeah.
But then obviously we live in a very sensitive time in a time where people are very sensitive. So they're like, why are you laughing at someone get deported? And it's like, we're not necessarily laughing at that. It's like, we like to make light of the situation in any way we can. Especially nowadays, memes get made like that in today's world. Like, you do something reckless on the internet, everyone will know.
Very true.
It's like, one thing that hasn't gone viral that needs to go viral. My coworker.
Oh my god, I know what you're gonna say. I want you to demonstrate it after.
My coworker. He's a nice guy. Has great big dreams and aspirations. He made a dance. It's called the Hippy Dippy. Along with 2 other dances. One was like the octopus kick or something like that. And the other one was like, I don't remember. But the Hippy Dippy is his most prominent dance, I guess. And he's made videos. He's made dance videos. He's made a music video because there's a song that goes with it.
4-time Grammy Award winning, a Grammy nominated artist.
And this dance deserves more recognition. It's
for the 99% of you that don't know what we're talking about, Isaiah, I think he deserves a clip for you to put up. All right.
Here's the clip. Oh no.
Don't get this part, low-key. So, I consider the dance, from what Isaiah showed me, very, very creative. you know, he did this thing on it, put a little stank on it, a little hippy dippy. But at the end of the day, I don't think it'll be chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side, or I don't know, yeet, whatever those kids call it these days. I don't know. The whoa. What is that? What is that?
The whoa.
The whoa. What is that?
He's kind of gotta
like woe is me. What is I don't. I asked 2 kids and they just looked at me weird. Like who are you, old man?
Whoa. But the hippy dippy. Honestly, I might start doing it. I might start incorporating it. Cause
if you hit the hippy dippy for a whole song, I'll give you $5 at the club. In the club.
Hit the hippy dippy at the club. Woo!
I'll give you a whole. Actually, not $5. Are you crazy? That's so easy. I'll give you $2, $2.50. I'll give you $2.25.
All the days will be over me when I pull out the hippy dippy. Wow.
I don't doubt it, but if it doesn't work out, I don't doubt that either.
Oh,
we'll see.
Yeah. All right. So we opened up the blinds to see the outside world. It is snowing. Wow.
It's a winter wonderland out there, but I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
But we want to talk today about minimalism.
Mm-hmm.
And like I watch a lot of minimalist YouTubers, I guess they're called. They're minimalists. And
you mind explaining what minimalism is?
Yeah, so a lot of people have different like ways to define it. But it's basically getting rid of, this is a very basic like definition, not textbook definition, but getting rid of your materialistic things until like getting rid of what you don't need, and keeping only the materialistic things that you need so that you can continue living your life. And I feel like a lot of minimalists, maybe not a lot, but some minimalists go too far. And because they like, oh, minimalists gotta get rid of everything besides the things I actually need. And I know one guy on YouTube that I watch. I love his videos, but I think he takes minimalism just a bit too far. He has one backpack, and in this one backpack, he can carry everything he owns. That's his camera with all his gear. Maybe maybe he has like 2 shirts and 2 pants, and that's it. I mean, granted, it's like a big hiking backpack.
Does he have underwear and stuff?
I'm hoping.
Hygiene stuff. Toothpaste, toothbrush.
Yeah. I'm assuming he has all that, but it all fits in one backpack. All his personal belongings fits in one backpack, which is crazy. But then I see other minimalists. This girl is a minimalist, but then she's like, the one thing I can't forget to have in my house are plants. So she has a bunch of plants. But the way she defines minimalism is not necessarily getting rid of everything, but it's realizing what you need to keep that makes you happy. And she realizes plants make her happy, so she keeps all the plants. No matter, minimalism isn't necessarily having a little amount of things. Because I like the way she defined it. She's like keeping the things that make you happy and getting rid of the things that either don't or only make you happy temporarily. which that makes a lot more sense to me. And because when I eventually move out and get my own place, I want to be on the road to minimalism, not go full out and have like one shirt and one pair of everything. But because I've been cleaning out my closet a lot, along with the whole organizing my digital life, I've been organizing my in real life. And I've been I cleaned out my closet. Clean out your closet. You probably
people.
You probably have a lot of clothes that you don't even wear, or maybe have worn once. The thing is, like, we keep the items because we're like, but there might be that chance that I might wear it again. But if you're realistic, you're probably not going to wear that item again. So, cleaning out my closet. Obviously not a minimalistic closet, because I still have a lot of clothes. Depending on what you think a lot of clothes is. But there's just a lot of clothes I don't need. And it's been in stages, because I didn't automatically like take everything out of my closet and like, I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that. It's been like stages. Like the first time I cleaned out my closet, it was like, grabbed a couple things, and I'm like, I was still saying a lot like, oh, I probably still need that, or I probably will wear that one more time. And then I did it again and got rid of a couple more of those things. And then I did it again yesterday, and I got rid of a lot. So I guess, baby steps.
I'm sure you like grouped it into like categories. Like what was the level that like, or I guess the category you were focused on to like make you take out a lot of clothes?
Well, one of those, I'm like, this shirt, like, I don't know, my auntie got me for my birthday or like for Christmas or something. It was like a gift. And usually you're like, I don't really want to get rid of gifts because then you feel bad. But then you're like, will I actually ever wear this?
Wow, so you just said, forget you, auntie.
I mean,
I'm going to tell your mom. All right? I can see that though. You just like being realistic, to be honest.
Yeah. And it's I think that's at least for me, that's the biggest thing that has like not like slowed me down, like having my like a personal attachment to it.
Yeah.
Like there was a shirt that one of my aunts got me when she was in Paris, and she gave it to me. I was like, oh, this is nice. So I kept it. The first 2 rounds that I cleaned out my closet, I kept it. Yesterday, I took it out because I was like, it's a nice shirt, but I'm never going to wear it. So I took it out. I mean, thank you for the shirt, but I'm not going to. Like, what's better? Like, keeping the shirt and never wearing it so it collects dust in your shirt? So it collects dust in your...
probably collected dust on your shirt, too.
So it collects dust in your closet, or giving it away, like donating it, and maybe someone gets it that actually likes a shirt and is actually wearing it.
That's true, yeah. So you're kind of doing her a favor by like...
It's for the common good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But yeah, I mean, obviously I can start being a minimalist right now, like trying to minimalize my room. But I just feel like once I move out, it's a lot easier, because then this is the thing I noticed, like my grandma is moving out of her house, and the person buying it, or the contractor buying it, the house, is like, you can keep whatever you don't want in the house, and you can just take your stuff, and we'll just do something with the stuff you leave. And you'd be surprised when you're moving, like how much stuff you realize like you don't need to take with you, and she's leaving a lot of stuff there. And I'm just like, wow, like you bought all this stuff originally, like because it was gonna make your life better in some way, but then once you're leaving, you're just leaving it. I thought it was gonna make your life better. I'm not singing out my grandma, obviously.
Talking mad stuff about his grandma right now. Dude, he's just sending shots at family here and there, bro. Evil.
I'm just speaking in general. Like the last time I cleaned out my closet, that's what I asked myself in my head. I was like, if I were to move out right now, what would I enclose? What would I actually need? What would I actually want to carry with me? So yeah, that's why I took out a lot of clothes. Again, nowhere near an actual minimalist. Like those minimalists that go too far. Like I have trophies up on here from when I was in karate. Don't fuck with me.
You can mess with him. It's cool.
And some minimalists would just throw them away. Like they don't care about them. And I'm just like, I mean, those are my trophies. I won them.
The sentimental things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. The sentimental things are definitely the ones that are hard to get rid of, I guess. There's another YouTuber, and I think when you get 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, you get the silver play button.
Oh, okay.
So he got it.
You get paid for that if you ever get 100K? Is there like a bonus when you get 100K?
I doubt it. I just coughed in the mic. So sorry. But so he got the silver play button, and he gave it away. And that's like a big milestone.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Yeah, and instead of keeping it, like he did it in a nice way, I guess. He's like, because he's a filmmaker, and he's like, all right, this weekend holding a small film contest, and whoever film I like the most, it's like a 1 minute contest. Who's ever film I like the most, I will you win the silver play button, and that's how you gave it away. But it's because he didn't need it. He didn't want it. Like he's like, I'm a minimalist. I don't need it. And he didn't say it like that, but basically, and I'm just like, wow, like that's like a huge milestone, and just gave it away.
That's true. I mean, it takes a really big person to like get rid of those. I mean, cause like at the end of the day, like it's more of like just like a trophy kind of, you know what I mean? But like, of course, like 100K, that's crazy. But how important is it really? Like, how is it gonna benefit your life? You know? There's probably like a paper version of it. You could take a picture of it and like, you know, leave. But
it's the thought that counts, I guess.
The thought that counts. Like, but like, I side with him in that he wanted to give it away. But yeah, I like that. But with like the thing with minimalists is that I don't know. With I think you were talking about that one lady that described it as what stuff that makes you happy. I think it's just stuff that you need. I like back to the other definition there. I think it's stuff that you find as a necessity rather than, you know, a want.
Yeah.
And I think that's very important, especially like with like even like money. Like, you know, you deal with money management. I've kind of had to learn a lot about that. Oh my God, man, I used to splurge, bro. But what's it called? Yeah, just necessity.
Yeah.
Again, like the thing with like what makes you happy and stuff, that probably made him happy, right? He probably thought he was doing something good about it.
Yeah, I'm assuming. I hope. The people that I think go too far, are the people that like. I mean, obviously, I don't know these people personally, so I don't actually know.
Yeah.
But from what it looks like they're like, oh, I'm a minimalist, so I can't do that. But I guess what they should be thinking is like, is it actually gonna improve my life?
I see.
Like, instead of thinking about that, they're like, no, like I'm a minimalist, I can't do it. They don't allow themselves to think about that because they're a minimalist.
It's pretty negative though.
That they, like in that
limiting yourself with that stuff instead of living life, you know, just, you know, of course, you know, you got rules and whatnot, but like just really being strict on that type
Yeah.
of stuff, I don't think it's a good way to live your life.
No. Yeah. Like that's like forcing minimalism upon yourself, and that's definitely not healthy and probably doesn't make you happy. So I mean, obviously, if some of these like extreme minimalists, I guess is what I'd call them, if it actually makes them happy, then okay. But I'm just hoping that it actually makes them happy because they don't need this thing in their life, and they only keep the things that they need and still make them happy. But so I'm just hoping it's because of that and not because they think I'm a minimalist, I can't do that. That's my thoughts. I just hope that they are happy, that we're all happy.
Happy little friends, right? Yeah.
But yeah, I like honestly, when I start thinking about like things I need, and like, and if it like makes me happy or whatever, I'm like, wow, I can probably get rid of a lot of things. But I don't know, minimalism is hard.
Honestly, it takes a lot of maturity to do.
Yeah.
Like actual minimalism, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the actual way to say it, but it takes like
discipline,
a lot of experience, discipline, like you said, maturity to follow out, being a minimalist, but also living, your life happily.
Yeah. It probably helps them with their money management since they're not spending things on materialistic things, and like they hardly buy anything because they don't need it. We should all set a goal to be a minimalist for a month. See where that leads us.
Or just baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps. Like how I did it. Like I cleaned out my closet, took out a few things, did it again, took out a bit more, did it again, took out way more, and now my closet isn't so cluttered. Another thing I realized, it's specifically with clothes, it makes you be a cleaner person. Or at least I think it would, hypothetically speaking, because let's say these people who, there's another guy that has a shirt for like every day. And since he only has 7 shirts, that means he has to wash his clothes every week. When most of us, I doubt, wash our clothes once a week.
Very true.
So, hypothetically speaking, because he washes his clothes every week, he's cleaner than the people who aren't minimalist and have way more clothes and wait to wash their clothes because they have way more. So hypothetically speaking, they're cleaner. But then that doesn't help your water bill because you're washing your clothes. So there's a balance there. But having less clothes means you gotta clean more, wash your clothes more.
So you also got to think about the consequences too. Of being a minimalist.
Yeah, there's definitely consequences. Like they talk a lot about like when it comes around to like Christmas time, and people are getting them these gifts, and these extreme minimalists are like, no, don't give me any gifts. I don't need them. But the other minimalists, like they get the gift. They think about if they actually want it. Like, do I actually need this? So the holidays are tough for minimalists, I guess. Minimalism is like it's becoming more popular, I guess. I started learning about it the end of last year. And it's also a very hipster thing, I think, to be a minimalist. A minimalist with like a cup of coffee and a plant on their desk.
Rocking thrift store clothes.
Yep. Very hipster-esque.
Yeah, I can see that.
So yeah, I guess everyone tried to be a minimalist. Just baby steps. See where that leads you. It's obviously not
minimalist.
Yeah. It's obviously not for everyone. But if you think it's for you and it actually makes you happy, go for it.
And it benefits your life too.
Yeah.
Like, being happy for a lot of people is different from our definition of being happy.
Yeah.
Like if it benefits you positively, then so be it.
Yeah.
Try it out.
Yeah.
Because
Like-
you always want to grow at the end of the day.
Yeah. Like what Drake said. Money can't buy you happiness, but I'm happiest when I can buy whatever I want.
I feel like there's not a time like that we haven't talked about Drake
Yeah.
in every podcast.
Every podcast.
It has to be something, but that's true though.
Like Drake said that, and there's some people would say that's true. Like money really can buy you happiness, but then, I mean, it's not necessarily the money that's buying you happiness. It's like whatever you buy that's buying you happiness. But then also, yeah, that's still the money, whatever. But also, it's a temporary happiness. For usually, it's a temporary happiness. Like you buy the latest and greatest thing. Like you buy the newest iPhone. I mean, this is the iPhone 7. That's also the iPhone 7. So we're behind.
Broke gang.
Yeah. But people are always buying the latest and greatest iPhone that comes out, and they're happy until the next one comes out. Then they have to buy the next one to make them happy again. And they just keep buying them, and it's an endless cycle because they get this temporary happiness and they're like, I need the new iPhone to be happy again, and then buy the new one. It's a short high. Short high?
I see that, yeah.
Yeah, short high.
Definitely temporary there.
Yeah, temporary high. Yeah.
I could see like businesses and whatnot.
Oh, they love it.
They love, people relying on that type of stuff, but they probably hate minimalists.
Yeah.
That, just have one of their products and don't want to get anything else.
Yeah.
Like I only need this, I'm good. I'm good on the iPhone X. I'm good on the iPhone, ZI, XIV, whatever.
Like, I'm probably good with this iPhone for another year, at least.
I didn't even think about getting a new phone.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm fine with this.
Yeah, like, it's not slow. I mean, it's obviously a bit, the battery kind of is deteriorating, but that's the only bad thing. Like, the only reason I would upgrade to whatever this new iPhone's gonna be, the iPhone, I don't know, XX, is because of the camera. Because obviously iPhones have great cameras, and that's the only reason I would upgrade. But even then, I'm still fine with this. And I take pictures on that, which is a lot better than this anyways, for the most part. So what makes you happy? Will a new iPhone actually make you happy? Right now? No. I mean, temporarily, yes, but no. Long term? No. Short term, yes, obviously. A lot of things make you short term happy. Happy for the short term. Because there's that honeymoon stage. I guess because like in a relationship, you got that honeymoon stage where you're like, oh yeah, everything's great. We're having a grand old time. And then you have your first argument and it's all downhill.
It all falls apart.
Yeah. I'm assuming I've never gone past that.
You are giving out things right now people should know. Woo!
Ooh, bare tings out here.
I hate
Woo. So yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Let us know down in the comments if you want to be a minimalist or try to be a minimalist, and if you already are, how's that going for you? Give me some tips. I'm trying to be like you. Oh, before we, I just remembered, like, since I was cleaning out my clothes, I was like, wow, it's hard to be minimalistic when I want to be fashionable. Like, wow. Like, that's probably the biggest thing. Like, currently, I threw out a lot of, like, clothes I don't wear because I don't like that style anymore, or it just doesn't fit me. So it's fine there. But then now I'm at a point, I think, where, like, the next thing that I give away or is, like, something that I would actually wear to be fashionable. So fashion, that's where I'm gonna struggle to be minimalistic. I mean, you can't tell I'm fashionable here, but you know.
You're in a bummy outfit, but it's all good though. You comfortable? It's a snow day out there.
It's a snow day.
You looking mad snug right now.
You know,
cozy.
Comfy is the name of the game.
Exactly. You got to be cozy with it. You know?
Always.
I'm feeling cozy. You feeling cozy? That you got 2 shirts on right now. What is that?
Yeah, it's sweater with an undershirt. Cozy.
Cozy.
You know, if you feel good, then you'll automatically look good.
All right. No, come on. Let's not lie to the public. I know a lot of people that feel good, but it doesn't translate.
I think it's a psychological thing because you're like,
Okay.
oh, I feel great. Like, you because we always have that time where like we're wearing something that like just doesn't fit right, and we know it doesn't fit right, so we're like uncomfortable. And I think it's that uncomfortable feeling. Other people realize you like feel uncomfortable, and then you look uncomfortable. And then psychologically we connect looking uncomfortable with looking ugly. I mean, looking bad. So if you feel good in what you're wearing, then you won't get that uncomfortable feeling. You won't look uncomfortable. And you'll just be like, that man is confident and comfortable and confident. And girls like confidence.
It's a known fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why for the longest time, guys were asking girls out on dates. I'm not saying girls can't before we get destroyed on the internet. Girls can do it too. I understand. But I'm just saying that's why in the past it's been like that. Shout out all my females out there.
I'm so dead. You got tiptoe around, you know, a huge fight or something controversial.
Yeah. Anything can be controversial nowadays. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned a bit more about minimalism. I mean, I wasn't like teaching you, but like, I hope you guys are still more informed in some way. So yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below if you are a minimalist or if you want to be a minimalist. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.